Hey travelers! I'm Adam from Destination Deca. If you're searching for the real Boise, Idaho, beyond the ordinary guidebooks and into the city's living heart, you're in exactly the right place. Boise is a city where adventure and culture go hand in hand, where thriving green spaces, surprising museums, and living works of art invite you to explore. Today, I'm counting down the top 10 things to do in Boise, diving into each location's story, insider tips, fascinating facts, and what makes each stop a can't miss on your journey. Plus, I'll share 2 bonus spots you won't want to leave off your Boise bucket list. So, buckle up and get ready to discover why Boise is more than just a hidden gem of the Northwest. It's an experience you'll remember for a lifetime. Let's jump into number 10. 10. Idaho Botanical Garden. Welcome to an oasis tucked into the foothills, where history and nature blend in the most unexpected ways. The Idaho Botanical Garden, once the farm for the Old Idaho Penitentiary, is now a living showcase of the Intermountain West's natural beauty, featuring over 800 plant species across 50 gorgeous acres. Stepping through the gates, you're greeted with color and scent. Themed gardens like the enchanting Rose Garden, a favorite with over 2,400 blooms in season. The peaceful meditation garden with its ancient oaks. The immersive children's adventure garden, where kids can climb, learn, and play amidst carnivorous plants and musical trails. And Idaho's own native plant garden, celebrating local botanical heritage. Insider tips. Best visiting time: spring and early summer for full bloom, though fall colors are spectacular and winter lights are magical. Amenities: well-paved accessible paths, strategically placed benches, restroom facilities, and a cute gift shop for garden-themed keepsakes. Family hack: don't skip the children's adventure garden. Kids love the interactive learning, and parents can relax in the shaded picnic spots. Number 9. Aquarium of Boise. Get ready to leave dry land behind for a journey beneath the waves. The Aquarium of Boise is more than a place to look at fish. It's a hands-on, immersive educational center housing over 250 species of marine and terrestrial creatures across 38 exhibits. From vibrant reef fish to sharks, rays, chameleons, and even birds, you can explore ecosystems from across the globe. Touch pools let you feel starfish and sea urchins, while the ray pool, where cow-nose rays and gentle sharks glide past your fingertips, mesmerizes both kids and adults. Feeding is limited to protect the animals, but just watching them is a thrill. Fun fact: the aquarium is deeply committed to conservation and hands-on education. Special programs include marine life rescue, behind-the-scenes tours, marine-themed summer camps, and scout badge events. Number 8. Julia Davis Park. A lush, cultural heart for downtown Boise, Julia Davis Park is where the city's story truly comes together. Created in 1907 as Boise's first great public park through a land donation from pioneering settler Thomas Davis, Julia Davis Park is now a sprawling, 89-acre urban space bursting with attractions. Why is Julia Davis Park a must-visit? Imagine a day where you can picnic beside tranquil ponds, rent a paddle boat, play in the romantic rose gardens, and leave time to explore several top Boise museums. The park is home to Zoo Boise, the Boise Art Museum, Idaho State Museum, and the Idaho Black History Museum, all interconnected by shaded paths and event spaces like the Gene Harris Band Show. Fun fact: jazz legend Gene Harris performed here, and the tradition of free summer concerts carries on. Insider tips. Events galore. Time your visit for Art in the Park, outdoor concert nights, or the annual Spirit of Boise Balloon Classic for awe-inspiring photo ops. Travel tip: parking fills up quickly on weekends. Consider using Boise's affordable green bike program or park further away and stroll the greenbelt for a scenic approach. Number 7. The Peregrine Funds World Center for Birds of Prey. For an adventure that's equal parts wild and educational, soar up to the World Center for Birds of Prey, international headquarters of the Peregrine Fund and a beacon of raptor conservation. Located on a hilltop with sweeping views across Boise, the center is unlike any other in the Northwest. Here, you meet birds of prey, falcons, eagles, owls, condors, up close at daily live bird sessions, where raptors swoop just above your shoulder. You'll learn about their critical role in healthy ecosystems, global conservation success stories, and the remarkable reintroduction of the peregrine falcon, once nearly extinct in the US but now thriving thanks to efforts that began here. Number 6. Zoo Boise. A city zoo with a global conservation mission, Zoo Boise, nestled within Julia Davis Park, is home to 100+ animal species on 10 acres. Here, every visit helps protect wildlife worldwide, thanks to creative programs and immersive exhibits. Zoo Boise stands out for its hands-on approach. You can feed sloth bears some wriggly mealworms, get up close and personal at the giraffe encounter, or hop aboard the conservation cruise, a solar-powered boat that offers unique views of the zoo's playful potas monkeys and other wildlife. The recently opened Virginia R. Bartak Red Panda Passage, featuring sustainable design elements and authentic climbing structures, is a hit with kids and Instagrammers alike. Zoo Boise leads award-winning conservation initiatives, directing a portion of every admissions fee to species survival projects, and regularly contributes more than 10% of its revenue to global wildlife efforts. Family pro tip: consider a Friends of Zoo Boise membership for unlimited visits and discounts. Make time for educational keeper chats, and save the gift shop for last-minute souvenirs that support wildlife. Number 5. Catherine Albertson Park. There's no more tranquil escape within city limits than Catherine Albertson Park. Named after the Boise philanthropist, this 41-acre sanctuary on the Boise River Greenbelt was designed as a true urban wildlife haven. Wide, paved pathways wind through wildflower meadows, over scenic ponds, and beneath the boughs of hundreds of mature trees and shrubs. The design cleverly blends open spaces, natural wetlands, and shade-dappled alcoves to provide habitat for herons, songbirds, turtles, beavers, frogs, and even the occasional fox. The park's story is one of love for both people and nature. Joe Albertson, the supermarket magnate, transformed a horse pasture here into a space where wildlife and humans coexist. Unique features like the rookery gazebo, topped by the original roof from Boise's first Albertson store, add a touch of local history to this ecological gem. When to visit? Early fall is prime for leaf peeping and bird watching, while spring brings wildflowers and baby waterfowl. Dawn and dusk are ideal for wildlife spotting. Insider tips: pack a picnic and binoculars, and be prepared for peaceful, screen-free moments. Restroom facilities are basic, porta potties as needed, and dogs are welcome on leash year-round. Photographers: golden hour is magical, capture resident egrets or the glowing mountain backdrop. Number 4. Old Idaho Penitentiary Site. Get ready for a chilling step back in time at one of America's best-preserved frontier prisons, the Old Idaho Penitentiary. Built in 1870 and operating for 101 years, the Old Pen housed everyone from bank robbers to Idaho's own Lady Bluebeard, and even the prison's legendary cat, Dennis, buried on site with his own headstone. Explore over 30 historical buildings, each carved from Table Rock sandstone by resident convicts. Peer into solitary confinement cells, nicknamed Siberia, and the Cooler, walk the eerie cell blocks, and tour the gallows where 6 hangings took place. The women's ward tells fascinating and sometimes tragic stories of female inmates and their role in Western history. Number 3. Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial. One of the most powerful and contemplative spots in Boise, the Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial is unique in the United States. Set beside the Boise River Greenbelt, it's more than a monument to Anne Frank. It's a living park dedicated to reflection, education, and the ongoing fight for justice. At its heart stands a life-sized bronze statue of Anne, Peering out an open window, her diary in hand, a reminder of hope amidst historical darkness. Surrounding her, the attic amphitheater for learning and gatherings, the marble memorial quote walls engraved with 60-plus human rights quotations from figures like Dr. King, Malala Yousafzai, and Eleanor Roosevelt, a flowing water feature symbolizing renewal, and the Rose Beale Legacy Garden, where blooming flowers offer peace and remembrance. The full text of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is here, etched for all to see, a global rarity. As a site of conscience, the memorial is committed to fostering active dialogue about past and present injustices, hosting school visits, public events, and educator learning days. Number 2. Ann Morrison Park. Next up, Ann Morrison Park, Boise's largest and most lively city park, built along the river in 1959 to honor Ann Morrison, wife of Morrison Knudsen Company founder Harry Morrison. Spanning 153 acres, it's filled with activities for every kind of traveler. What makes it special? Picture-wide, sun-dappled lawns for frisbee and picnics, a massive playground, an iconic spray fountain where kids and adults cool off on hot days, and a full-disc golf course winding through groves of trees. There's more: bocce, horseshoes, volleyball, soccer, cricket fields, and a traffic garden for kids to practice bicycle safety. Dog lovers, this park is for you too. Together Treasure Valley Dog Island offers 5 acres of leash-free canine fun, plus a pond for dog swims. River enthusiasts, Ann Morrison is the endpoint for the popular Boise River floating route, a classic summer tradition. Event seekers, keep your eye on the calendar for the 4th of July fireworks, the Spirit of Boise Balloon Classic, spectacular hot air balloons, and year-round 5 kiloseconds and cultural festivals. 1. Camel's Back Park. Finally, we've reached our top Boise adventure, Camel's Back Park in the North End. This 11-acre neighborhood landmark isn't just a park, it's a launching pad into Boise's wild foothills and a local lifestyle icon. Climbing the hump. Start your visit with a climb up the distinctive sand and stone stairway, installed to battle erosion, and make the leg burn a little easier, to the park's summit. From here, Boise unfolds at your feet, city skyline, the green expanse of Hyde Park, and the wild ridges of Hull's Gulch Reserve in the distance. Camel's Back is loved by families and runners, dog walkers, leashed, and anyone seeking a sunrise or sunset with a view. The park links directly to a network of hiking, mountain biking, and running trails. You're only 5 minutes from city life but surrounded by sage, wildflowers, and, if you're lucky, a deer or two. It's accessible for all levels, with both steep and gentle options. Bonus location 1. Table Rock Hike. Table Rock is Boise's wildest viewpoint, literally. A rewarding, and moderately challenging, 3.7-mile loop hike beginning at the Old Idaho Penitentiary. This sandstone butte rises about 900 feet above the city, offering views that stretch over the skyline, Owyhee Mountains, and Boise's rolling foothills. History and culture. For the Shoshone, Table Rock was sacred ceremonial ground and burial site. Evidence of their deep connection to the land is seen in artifacts found here. Stone from the mesa built much of Old Boise, including the penitentiary itself. The summit is famously crowned by a 60-foot illuminated cross, built in 1956, which sparked passionate community debate about public-private land. Bonus location 2. Freak Alley Gallery. Welcome to Boise's most Instagrammable block, Freak Alley Gallery, the largest outdoor mural gallery in the Northwest. Spanning an entire city block between 8th and 9th Streets in downtown Boise, Freak Alley's living walls feature swirling, Technicolor murals by over 200 artists. What began in 2002 as a single doorway sketch by artist Colby Akers grew, door by door and wall by wall, into a collaborative explosion of color, social commentary, and Boise community pride. If Boise's wild, welcoming, and wonderfully eclectic spirit inspired you, don't forget to like this video, Subscribe to Destination Deca for more deep dive travel adventures with me, Adam. Leave a comment below. Which Boise spot is going on your bucket list first, or did we miss your personal Boise favorite? Share this video with your travel crew or anyone dreaming of the perfect Northwest getaway. And if you're planning a trip or want more insider Boise tips, check out our other videos and travel guides on the channel. Until next time, happy adventuring, see you on the trail.